starting with tomorrow, and then hopefully also the next game at home.
Because at West Ham and Bournemouth, there were some nice moments at the end of the match shared with the Chelsea fans who had travelled. And the next 4 games are now at home, so you'd like to have that kind of result, that kind of performance for the home fans now.
Exactly. To share that moment with our fans. That, as I said, after Bournemouth game, Wolves game, and West Ham game, it's always nice to share that moment with our fans. But it's even better when we can share that moment at home with all the stadium.
And do you get a sense that they are, even though you haven't done it quite at home yet, I know it's a bit obviously, but do you get a sense through social media, through the coverage, that the fans are now beginning to believe that things are moving in the right direction?
But at the end, I think the results always going one way or the other way. I said in this moment, for us, it's always important the result for sure, but it's also important the other part, that is to see how the team is progressing, is improving. And then in terms of social network, I'm quite lucky because I don't have any social network. I know that people most of the time, I think they just write things. Depends if we win or if we don't win. They are not, probably they don't have time to focus on the performance, if it was good or not. They just judge us because of the results. But overall, I think we need to also analyze the way the team
games now, no English Premier League, and of course other leagues. No, a lot of midweek games from tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. A lot of midweek games before even Saturday games never cost. And a lot of them NL cost over there in terms of the number of games ever cost. Now, Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube, won't subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. And medical catch you say. If you go into the comment section in the description below, there is a link to the Fiifi-Manfred channel on WhatsApp. Again, and then made the holiday 3 odds not one holiday 3 odds. Go and stick that order. No, don't do any editing. Just tap on the link, stick that 3 odds. No, 3 odds. So you should stick it big. Stick it really big, pal. It's on just tap on the link and go and get that job done. Now, very good amount of money. Sikabi Alberto Sono times 3 and do Sika Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. You can tap on the link and go to the WhatsApp channel and get it. Obi so am my suggestion say me sanso fa link the anchor description. I mean code link description on me the code no so ebe description. Remind you, it's a Betway code. I was on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Thank you very much for subscribing and turning on notification. On turn notification, I make sure say you turn on notification and do choose all. I see Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. I'm grateful, very, very grateful for you and everybody that comes on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Your input is very, very much needed in I make sure so the comments now. I see on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Just a few minutes ago, I showed you an excellent video. And only I made show a good video of an look into where Barca is as a team and Real Madrid. Just after that mirror room near the Chelsea and come on all the updates of Chelsea pre-match analysis versus Barrow. A tricky game. Don't be overconfident. Say Chelsea are just going to wallow Barrow for them. And a better form. There is a tough game. You better come, but just watch some analysis quickly, and then we'll go on and talk about other things.
Nia Hansi Flick or Barca no. And Sabia and I won't share out for a human serious just because you think so. Barca will always score. Barca the almost Taisha. The details no are there. You know, apart from the injury of Marc-Andre ter Stegen on Saturday, you could tell say every other thing was positive for them. Mind you, Barca call match with starting with almost 6 La Masia graduates. Pablo Torre Bobby, Uchengi Pau Kubasi, SSH about Dominique Seba Honum. There was Inigo Martinez that played. In Fiifi, there was a time Pablo Pedri, Ejiden by a boy, Kubasi Baba Bebobi, and Lamine Yamal was there. Eric Garcia stood in the middle of the park for FC Barcelona. Once there were injuries, while I was managing the team, Marc Casado can't start you. Then in the middle of the park, they still got the job done. You can give a lot of credit to Ejuma Pedri Moye. Although Pablo Torre said I'm not born, he got a goal and assist all matching. And for me, if you look at what the Spaniards do and what the Germans do, the difference is How are Germany for coaches are more mechanical than direct? Spaniards are more of intricate passes, short passes, and the last time I saw something like this at FC Barcelona, it was Luis Enrique. Ana Enrique and Jumano Pessoa was simple because the midfield of Xavi Hernandez, Iniesta, and Busquets was aging it. Not about as direct as what we are seeing Flick do now. Shegola, Rafinha, very, very direct style of play. And playing away at Villarreal, a place that's been a little bit dodgy.
Themselves and to continue to get minutes.
But having said that, obviously this competition, Chelsea came so close to winning it last season, and also for you it would be your first chance to make your mark here in terms of winning a trophy. So how important is this match in this competition?
No, it's important, but not because we think that we're gonna win this competition. In terms of, it's important because it's an official game. It's a different competition, but it's, as I said, it's an official game. So we're gonna try in the way we always try to prepare the game in the best way and try to win. But to think in the first game already, thinking that because we were close last year, this year we're gonna try to win all the games. But the main focus has to be that it's official game, and we need to do our best to win the game.
But would you like to win the first trophy available?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Smiling, and that's that because the way you're playing, the two recent results, clean sheets, full of praise for a lot of your players. Attention for once seems to be on the pitch rather than off the pitch. How relieved are you about that?
We try to be focused on the things that we can do better, we can do better, the things that we can control. And the pitch side is where we can be focused. So I said many times, is the only thing that we need to pay attention, is how we can do the things better, how we can improve. And I think we are progressing, we are in the right direction, but it's just we just started 2 months ago. But for sure the feeling is a good feeling.
So how pleased are you that you've been proved right? That you've always said all the talk about ownership, all the talk about the size of the squad, that's not affecting.
Yeah, until over there, I was talking about two major things. First of all, Barcelona, number one thing about the job of Hansi Flick, Juma Oye, as a manager, how direct he is as a coach, and then the fact that Real Madrid have also done a very good job with Dani Carvajal and how good he is. See, just before I talk about Chelsea, Messi, the referees in the English Premier League, they need to be a little bit careful about things that are critical about refereeing. Why am I saying this? There isn't consistency, and I'm saying it again. There is a lack of consistency in the kind of calls among my English Premier League. And a lot of teams have been victims. Chelsea has been a victim last season. Last 2 weeks, now Leicester 4 complaining, said they've been a victim. Liverpool have been a victim. Arsenal, the last time, they were real victims out. And I saw a video where Erling Haaland bumping into Thomas Partey, and after the end of the game, all catcher Gabriel Jesus and Mikel Arteta said who are you? Something along those lines. Maybe he's just overconfident, maybe he has a lot of arrogance and what have you. In the highest level, you need some level of arrogance, but a different level of impunity from Erling Haaland. Of course, the numbers are too good, so maybe you would cut in some slack. But again, imagine say Arsenal had built a team without personality. City would have bullied them. They could bully them to have gotten all the results that they wanted to get. Our argument, and Arsenal knows that they need to keep on and doing things better. Just before we go on, let's listen to Chelsea coach Enzo Maresca on the things that he said in the pre-match press conference in the lead up to Barrow game, and what he's trying to say on him. What does Enzo Maresca want to say? What is his plan for Barrow? In the pre-match analysis of Saad game, Chelsea versus Barrow, and let us get into those details now. Yeah, it's Enzo Maresca. What's Enzo Maresca? Some of the key things that he speaks about. One, the importance of the battle game. And he says something there. say Ocean match beats game beats a Barra. The media makes it look as if say any game and I say game again important, sir. And Chelsea can just win it. No. Matches will be in a matches will be very, very important because you are playing against Barrow. Barrow has nothing to lose. One thing here, you are going to play a game and you think say there is nothing at stake. They will throw 5 men behind. They will get a goal from a set piece, and it will be very difficult for you to turn the game around. Into another, Wakache boys said this game is the most important game of the season at the start, and I agree with him. A Carabao Cup third round, Chelsea have gotten 3 wins in a row. There is the need for consistency, and Barrow forms opportunity, especially at home. You beat Barrow in regulation time and then qualify for the next round, then you increase your chance of playing there. And Omo Bisa about it, does he want to win the English Premier League now? Or no, what's one no? Or so win English Premier League now? No, see here. Why doesn't he want to win the English Premier League? Or not there. He wants to win the English Premier League. He wants to win the Carabao Cup, and it's a good opportunity for him. He was clear in the kind of players in Yami Admochina they may play, or the new injury updates ever. And the first one, and it's a brand new friend of Malo Gusto, in line to start tomorrow. He mentioned Benoit Belachile. So also the quality of our brand new friend Levi Cole on the ball, how good he has been, not just on the ball, the aggression. All winning the individual duels, ground duels, area duels, and the box defending from Levico. And of course, the overall package as a center back, and then the leadership package of the team. It is very, very important. Now, Enzo Maresca say Benoit Belachile isn't getting playing time, not because Onyade, but it is because although he has been training, Levi has been top notch, and ultimately dropping Levi as it stands now. It's a good opportunity for a branch of Benoit Belachile to go in and then get a chance to play Nyame Admochina against Barry Ofie in a big game in the Carabao Cup at Chelsea. But Chelsea know so it's a game that they need to win. They have to win to keep on with the momentum, to keep on with the possibility of getting all the results on Besomunian, and it is starting from that game against Barrow and Nyame Admochina, Chelsea and that's where Chelsea are starting all the conversation from Enzo Maresca was clear. Nyame Admochina, Jose Champon, Malo Gusto, Benoit Belachile, Kanu Chukwuemeka, all of these guys are going to get a time to play in this game at Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, and it's very, very important. He speaks about all of those things, speaks about the away traveling fans, and so what's Barrow for now? It's a team that play in a 5-4-1, and one of the things that will be very clear. So in the game against Wolverhampton Wanderers, I told you, it's a team be able with a 5 midfielder, and as a 4 clogging the middle of the park. One of the things that Enzo Maresca is to use a lot of players around the block into Chelsea will more or less go into a diamond position. Or Romeo Lavia isn't going to play Nyame Admochina in a game against Barrow, but then he's expecting Lavia is going to be back in the game at home against Brighton and Hove Albion. A very, very important game at home at Brighton against Brighton and Hove Albion. Again, another game where Chelsea would need to build on what they call the momentum building this season, the quality of play, how well they are dictating play, the importance of how good Chelsea have been on and off the ball. If you get a very good game against Brighton, that's Romeo Lavia, he gets a few minutes in there. Mind you, in the conversation of the English Premier League and everybody is mentioning the name of our branch friend Moises Caicedo. He has been spot on in the job that he's doing, winning almost every duel that he's going into. There is only a few people, the English Premier League CCR, winning better duels than Moises Caicedo in those duels. He wins his duels, or he aggressive, but when he ball back, he's able to play forward. And you watch Moises Caicedo in terms of the quality of the Chelsea, it's important. Adding a fully fit Romeo Lavia, play at Chelsea for emergency, almost rational. They want him to get back. They want him to start playing for the team. They want him to be a main core team for the long term. That means that Brighton is a good time. You get a few minutes, and then they'll play in Barrow. In Barrow game, I'm expecting that Chelsea will rest one of either Enzo Fernandez and I say Moises Caicedo. Then Kanu Chukwuemeka can come in. Kenan Drisby will get game time. He spoke about Mihailo Modric, he spoke about Pedro Neto, spoke about Jadon Sancho, spoke about the importance of the players generally in the team. And as it stands now, I said there is good vibes in them. But like I said, the game is essentially going to be about how Chelsea can break down a very, very stubborn, low block team in Team Friendly battle, because they are going to sit in a 5-back. They are going to be a low block. Now Chelsea will have to use the 3-1-6 fluidity in the ball progression phase, and then the 3-1-6 in terms of stretching the back line of Barrow when they have the 5 man in the last line. Chelsea would have to get a +1 in that area. So in the build up, Chelsea even use 3 in the base with the 3 center backs. I'm sure Benoit Belachile will be part of this back line. Maybe Axel Desasi, maybe Axel Desasi will be on the right hand side. The Tosin Adrabia will herald it as a CCB. Then in the middle of the patch, Chelsea will have 2 players in there. Most likely one of Cucurella or Renato Viega. Most likely Renato Viega. Ebe invert Fiifi-Manfred Ababebo as a right hand side on, as a left hand side on. No Ababebo next to Abia Kenan Drisby Hall. Or Moises Caicedo or any of them, or Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia may not play, but whoever the DM no be inside area more. Then Chelsea will now have players up top. They will use the wingers or Mobi, Misha, Mihailo Modric, Mobe Bobby. Maybe on the other side, Pedro Neto will start. Nkuku may lead the lines or Honor, or maybe McGee. Then Nkuku comes on at certain point in time, which is very, very important. And these are things that Enzo Maresca everybody there is supposed to be fluidity because some against the team or you're very, very deep, low block. Reduce the spaces that you can attack now, and Chelsea have to do that. It's essentially about building momentum. It's essentially about making sure Chelsea with the quality of players to break lines. Makane several times. If it's about the line breaking ability of players on the back, then Chelsea have a lot more. Bobby Aleva boy to break the lines. When West Ham for pressing or forcing him to go wide, he's able to break the line centrally. And that's how good player bits Levi Cole on the ball in terms of the line breaking ability. Playing through the lines, being very, very good on the ball and off the ball, the ability to read the game well and then jump into it, and then also being a duels and also being a leader is very, very important for him. Enzo Maresca also spoke about maybe at Chelsea for Drew in terms of where they are or more development. So results are good. He wants the results. He wants the results now, but also there are parts of the game, moments in the game, as Chelsea develop, which is important. And I make catch say the face of the Chelsea project and Enzo Maresca, phase 1 camp, they need to develop temperament, they need to develop the physicality of the game, they need to develop the psychosocial bits of the game. It's very important. All of them may not have been developed at this point in time, and all of these things are bits and pieces. As a Chelsea, it's me developers outside of the game, which is very, very important. They are all very, very important. And they as a Chelsea, it's me here, so that they can build the psychosocial part of the game and also get the results. Apart from Chelsea, our game, there's Real Madrid that's also playing in the Spanish La Liga. There are a lot of midweek games are also over there for you, of course. That you can go on and then make sure you have the discussion on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Someone subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the channel and then turn on notification. It's very, very imperative. So you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification. Real Madrid elbow against Sevilla away at the Roman Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. Madrid will want to keep on the momentum. Oshe Juma Barca for an year, even with the injuries that Hansi Flick have, but still getting the job done with the like of Calçado, Pablo Torre, using the likes of Dominguez when he rested Pau Kubasi. Alejandro Bardemunya rested. It's the quality of the team. Of course, Lamine Yamal is an integral part of the Barca team. Madrid knows that they need consistency because Barca have consistency. 6 out of 6 in a Barca. Can Madrid get that consistency? Because it's very important. In Yamia Mochina game over against Sevilla, they need to get that done. They need to push it. They need to get also more results. Sevilla team that's a little bit different. Sevilla team that we've known in the last times. Lekebakio, Ejeni Monom, Kelechi Iheanacho was also leading the lines in there. Gudel, Saul Niguez, and of course Pepe. Fiifi in the 4-3-3. We're expecting say Real Madrid are going to come in with a quality 3, of course, using the likes of Arda Güler to get a balance as a start, and then as the game went on, they introduce the quality technical finishes now into the Madrid team. And the link in the description on my Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. So tap on the link, join the channel, get all the betting code. Already there is a bet app, the Holiday 3 odds in the media tournament. The intent temperature. If you don't stick it now, you're probably going to lose out. Go on to Fiifi-Manfred channel on WhatsApp. If you can also check that Fiifi-Manfred on WhatsApp, you will find a channel over the Fiifi-Manfred channel on WhatsApp over there. Then you make sure you get the odds and then you stick and then get some good money. Just tap onto the link and then get it over there. Maybe code not also Emma. I see the code for the betting slip and then for you. Me the code no ML. Don't go nowhere. I'm just mentioning the code for you. I see a Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Not subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to it and turn on notification. It's very, very important. And we're always glad so we hear from you. I see on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. So let us just stick and stay. Oh, I see. And the link, the code, a simple Betway code for you. Oh, I see Betway code for you. Oh, Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. No, BBM the amount. Oh, I see the Betway code. I'm the amount. A the code is. Let me give you the code. Let me give you the code. Let me give you the code. Betway code. No, a. If you go into the Betway code, it starts with capital E. Capital E. As in E. Capital E. And then bet it 357130 E 357130 E 357130 E 357130 capital E 357130. Happy Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Thank you very much. I'll see you.